guys, Sam here, and welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal Career Mode series. Last time, ladies and gentlemen, we did not have a good episode, and I have a feeling that I could potentially be getting sacked very soon if we don't turn things around here at Arsenal, if we don't get ourselves in that top four. We're not far away, to be fair, but we have been drawing games like we breathe air. I mean, it is constant draws after draws after draws. And we got to pick up something here today in this episode. We got to get ourselves in that top four. We've had so many opportunities to seize the opportunity, and we just haven't done it. So this episode, we have to do it. We have to pick up a win, because a win could put us in fourth. And if we string together a few results, you never know where we could be. Even though we're 8 points behind Spurs right now, the title is not out of reach right now. It's early days. There's still things to fight for, still points to fight for. So we have to start picking up some results. And we can't let Manchester City get ahead of us, because they're on a bit of a run as well. They used to be way down the bottom, but they're on a bit of a run now. And we got to start picking up some points today, right now. It is urgent. Right now, it is code red. We got to pick up points, because if we're like 18 games in and we're not in the top four, then I have a feeling that I could be getting the axe. I could be getting sacked. But that's what the table looks like right now. Going into this game against West Bromwich Albion away at the Hawthorns. Hopefully, it's 3 points. West Brom, not an easy place to go, is what I wanted to say. And I think they might be playing some defensive football, but they sit in 10th, as you can see. So it's going to be an interesting game. If you guys go on to enjoy today's episode, make sure you smash a like on the video. We always hit 100 likes. I want to see if we can get 115. Do you think we could like bump it up a little bit and see where we could push? If we could get 115, 120, can you guys do it? Let's see if you could do it. Leave a like on the video. Of course, if you do go on to enjoy it as well, make sure you leave a like. So let's take a look at the lineup for the West Brom game. I've had a lot of suggestions for formations and what I should be playing. But the one that I did like the most, I think, was just a 4-4-2. Just go plain and simple 4-4-2, see how it works. 2 strikers, 2 banks of 4. Hard to break down, good going forward. And I think this could be a pretty good formation. The only problem is there's nowhere to really fit Mesut Ozil in this formation, because I don't want to be playing him as a central midfielder, as like a holding or a box-to-box midfielder. I do want to play him as an attacking midfielder, so maybe in future games I could try the 4-4-1-1, and instead of having Welbeck as the second striker, have Ozil behind Benzema, or Ozil behind anybody really, because I do like having Ozil in the team. So we'll see how we do without him, but it's still a very strong lineup. The only real change is Ozil for Welbeck to make for those 2 strikers. You can't play Ozil as a striker. Campbell on the right, Conor Plank on the left. Hopefully they're bombing down those wings, and hopefully this is a bit more of a structured formation. And I just want to get these 3 points, guys. Without further ado, let's get to the Hawthorns. Let's take on West Bromwich Albion, and let's not draw. I'd rather lose. Just don't draw. Oh, and if you're wondering why the lighting's a bit weird, I have my metal shutters down because today is pretty hot in Melbourne. It's nearly 40 degrees, which is like 100 and something Fahrenheit. So yeah, I have my metal shutters down so the sun doesn't hit me in the face. When I play anchor, finds Verratti to Welbeck. Welbeck holding the ball up nicely. Danny Welbeck, tenaciousness, finds Benzema from outside the box. What a save from the keeper. Welbeck holding the ball up well. And this dynamic duo here of Welbeck and Benzema could work. That's a great save from the keeper. Full stretch to make that save from Benzema's shot. Takes the touch outside. He sees the run of Miralem Pjanic on his left. Miralem Pjanic, keeper, is pulling out some saves here, keeping West Brom in the game early on. It's Gaia now. Finds Conor Plank. Conor Plank lifts that over, trying to find Karim Benzema, who takes the touch and gets there first ahead of James Chester. Benzema now on his right, cuts back in, on his left, lays that through to Welbeck, and that's just smart play from Karim Benzema. Great work from Karim to just make that run and unselfishly lay it off to Danny Welbeck, who was just sitting there waiting for it. Great play between Conor Plank and Jose Gaia there. It enabled Benzema to get to the ball, and he did well to get there first. Welbeck unmarked. No one's looking at him. No one's thinking about him. They think Benzema's going to go all the way, but smart work from Karim. He has enough experience to know that you just lay it off for the easy pass, for the easy goal. It's 1-0. I'm not going to start celebrating just yet, because if you guys have been watching the series at all, you know our history. We're going to go and concede now, so let's just calm it down. Let's keep hold of the ball. Let's frustrate West Brom and try and hit them for a second. Come on, lads. I believe. Danny Welbeck now is on the left-hand side. He's got a lot of room, but Gamboa is one quick man. If he can get ahead of him, if he can use the muscle, he does so successfully. Danny Welbeck just using the strength there. What's he going to do now? He's on his right. He's going to go all the way, and he tried it. There was no real clear-cut pass there, and a fantastic run from Danny Welbeck going into half-time. West Brom here now with a chance. It's an Ichibi. Check with a good save. Get back up, check. the second chance isn't put away, but that's really West Brom's first chance, so we got to stay cautious now. Benzema to Gibbs. Gibbs to Verratti. Verratti lays it off to Benzema. Finish that, Karim. It falls to Danny Welbeck and he's onside. Let's go celebrate with the Arsenal fans. No, don't pick up the ball. Why are you picking up the ball at 2-0? I want you to celebrate with your fans, mate. Good bit of play here, and it's Benzema whose shot is blocked. Welbeck onside. I thought maybe he'd be offside there, but he's onside. Right place, right time, just like his other goal. Right place, right time. Poacher's instincts. Puts it in the back of the net for a brace. Danny Welbeck. Mate, my hat is off to you. You've performed very well today. And there it is, full-time 2-0 at the Hawthorns. A win and 3 points in a really good performance as well. I'm very happy with the performance above everything else. But the result is, of course, fantastic to get 3 points on the board and maybe, potentially, start a bit of a run. I don't want to speak too soon, but hopefully we can start a bit of a run here. And it's just a good win. 2-0, a clean sheet, a couple of goals. Danny Welbeck performed fantastically. Taking a look at the stats, we really did play better than West Brom there. So 8 shots, 6 on target for us with 52% possession. To West Brom's 5 shots, 3 on target, 48% possession. I don't know about you guys, but this is the first time I remember us having more possession than the other team, because they usually just pass it around the back. But we got a goal pretty early on, and that forced West Brom to attack, which means we had a bit more possession. I calmed down a little bit more today as far as this game. I just sort of passed it around a bit more, didn't rush anything, didn't give the ball away stupidly. 2-0, I'm happy with that, and we can move on with 3 points. Oh my goodness, I'm just really hoping we go on a bit of a run here. Our next game is against Hamburg away, which I'm going to simulate because, as you can see, we are 5 points ahead of Hamburg. And even if they beat us here, we'll be 2 points ahead of them going into the last game of the Europa League. So nothing I'm too worried about here, even if we do drop 3 points. I think it's on the rest squad. Yep, we're going to play the rest squad for this game. And hopefully we'll pick up the 3 points here. Even a draw would do. I think that would mean we're in, no matter what, we're first. So as you can see, the rest squad is Ospina, Jenkinson, Magalhaen, Gabriel, Gibbs, Bielik, Ramsey, Wilshere, El Ghazi, Verde, and Welbeck. And hopefully Welbeck can pick up a goal now. I'll keep that bit of a run going. He's really making a very good case as to why he should start in the Premier League. And I am considering it's just making him the first choice striker as Hamburg go up 1-0. Welbeck brings it back right before halftime to make it 1-1. Laporte comes on for Gabriel, who seems to be injured. And going into the last 20 minutes, I'll take a draw. I take the 1-1 right now, and I'd be very happy with that. And it looks like it does end 1-1 here in Germany. Happy with that. I think that confirms the fact that we're going to finish first in the group, which means we could simulate the next Europa League game as well. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. Welbeck getting on the score sheet as well. That's what I wanted. Okay, I think I'm also going to simulate this game against Aston Villa. Despite them being 7th, I think this should be a comfortable win for us. Because we do have a game against QPR in like 6 days or something away, which I want to play that game. So I'm going to simulate this game against Aston Villa. It's our full-strength team, so, I mean, I'd be disappointed a lot if we didn't win. It's the 4-2-3-1, it's not the 4-4-2, but it really doesn't matter. Joel Campbell puts us up 1-0 in the opening 10 minutes. If Benzema can get a goal here to sort of maybe boost the confidence, that could really help. Pjanic puts us up 2-0, Ozil puts us up 3-0 before the half. And we're looking to just glide to a comfortable win. Benzema picks up a goal, which is good. Even though I didn't use him to score that goal, it's maybe that confidence will get back in his system. Caicedo scored a goal for Aston Villa, and Ozil wraps it up with a brace after Horace Okore got sent off in the 83rd minute. So a 5-1 win here against Villa. I don't think I would have done that well against Villa, but it is good to get the 3 points here. And hopefully, as I've said before, string a bit of a run now. Let's get on a run and let's win the next game against QPR. As I said just before, our next game is against QPR at Loftus Road, and look what 2 wins has done to the table for us. Look where that has put us, just getting 2 wins. We are now 3rd going into this game against QPR, who sit in 9th at the moment. What 2 wins, just 2 wins, could do for us. Imagine some of those draws were wins. Where would we be? We would be where Spurs are, and we'd be killing it, but look, if we could string together another win here, we could really put the pressure on Spurs if they drop a point here or a point there. And we're trying to catch Liverpool as well, who are 5 points ahead of us. But we also want to get away from Manchester City and Stoke City, along with Manchester United. It's a very tight gap. I mean, it's 3 points separating us and QPR. Depending on how many goals QPR could beat us by, it could change completely. You never know. So this is going to be an important game against QPR. 3 points is what I want here today at Loftus Road. And we just got to get it. We just have to get 3 points. And we're sitting in third right now, so there's no excuse now. We're playing good football. We've got 2 wins in a row. Let's make it 3 wins in a row, and let's just continue this run of form. Okay, I know I shouldn't change a winning formula, and we did very well with the 4-4-2, but I do want to incorporate Ozil into this game, so I've gone for a 4-4-1-1 and dropped Benzema this game. Despite him scoring in the last game against Villa, in the simulated game, I've decided to drop him in favor of Danny Welbeck, who I feel has been performing a lot better when we've been playing, and I think he's just been the better striker this season for us. So I'm playing him up top on his own, one of the only times he plays up on his own up top. And behind him is Mesut Ozil, so hopefully Ozil can show me why I should be playing him and why the 4-4-1-1 is stronger than the 4-4-2. Because I do want to incorporate Ozil. I don't want to drop Ozil. He's a good player and he's been playing well for us, don't forget. So hopefully he can get involved in the play, maybe assist Welbeck a few times today, and hopefully it's 3 points. Other than that, it's a full strength team. Conor Planka, Pjanic, Verratti and Campbell making up one bank of 4. Gaia, Laporte, Davis, and Bellerin making up the defensive 4 with Cech in between the sticks. Hopefully it'll be a similar performance to the one we had against West Bromwich, and hopefully it's 3 points here. Come on, boys. I'm looking at you, Danny. Show me why this was the right decision, playing you up top on your own. Come on, Danny. Let's net a few goals here, and let's just destroy QPR. Oh, Welbeck. They've just dribbled it straight into Danny Welbeck's feet. What's he going to do? He's going to play Ozil, who's making a good run. What's Ozil going to do? On his left, he's tried it. Ozil for the second chance. Unable to get to it. Good bit of play there from Welbeck and Ozil. Oh, that's a good pass for Hoylett. Hoylett tries sending it back in. Laporte, I don't know why he had to touch that, but that's a good bit of play from QPR. They are looking pretty dangerous, so we got to tighten that defense up a little bit. Passes it to Pjanic. Pjanic sees Yevgen Konoplyanka wide open. Go on, Konoplyanka. He's tried it. And I thought for a second he was going to sneak that right in the top corner. Decent effort from Konoplyanka, but just wide. Ozil's going to go central. He's going to find Verratti. Verratti's going to wait for the run of Joel Campbell, who's inevitably going to make that run. And he's going to cut in on his left. And you know what Joel Campbell's going to do? Great save from the keeper. Second chance falls to Campbell with the volley. Another good save from the keeper. He is stepping it up. Campbell lays it off to Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck's going to find Campbell, making a fantastic run. Come on, Joel, you need to be faster than that. He's going to cut in earlier than I wanted him to, but he finds Danny. Danny back to Joel Campbell. Great play here. Campbell puts it across to Benzema at the far post. Karim Benzema subbed on for Mesut Ozil in the dying embers of the game. Well, still 10 minutes left. But what a play from Campbell and Welbeck. Welbeck with the vision, and Campbell, what a pass that is. The defender couldn't slide in time to block it, and it's Benzema who's tucked it in at the far post, off the bench. That's what I'm talking about, Karim. That's the striker's instincts I want to see from you, my son. 1-0, QPR now chasing the game. Come on, boys, let's hold on to this, and let's get a 1-0 win. Or maybe 2 if we want, or 3 if we want. Oxlade-Chamberlain finds Verratti. Verratti going to Benzema. Benzema just waiting for the overlapping run of Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good bit of play between the 3. Oxlade-Chamberlain's going to come in fresh off the bench. Finish that, Ox. What a beast. What an absolute beast. Just fresh off the bench. Plenty of stamina. Shredding up the defense. And now, for sure, we've got the 3 points here at Loftus Road. It was tighter than I expected, and we did have to wait to the last 10 minutes to get our goals, but Oxlade-Chamberlain making that look easy. Everybody's tired, and it's just too easy for someone that's just come off the bench with the pace that he has and the skill that he has. That's too easy. 2-0, and that's it. QPR are completely out of this, and it's 3 more points on the board. And there it is, full time, 2-0 here at Loftus Road. Goals in the 81st and 90th minute. We did have to wait there. Got a bit tight at the end. I didn't know if we were going to get a goal or not, but Karim Benzema off the bench performing fantastically, getting that goal. And just really holding the ball up well, allows wingers to make those runs. That's what Benzema's so good at. He just holds the ball up, waits for the overlapping run of whoever, what side he's on, the right midfielder, the left midfielder. Taking a look at the stats, 10 shots, 5 on target to 1 shot, 1 on target. QPR didn't look like they were going to score, but they were defending very, very well. Bodies on the line, keeper was performing, and it was a bit tight. I thought maybe they'd just defend all the way to the end, but they didn't get it. It was 2-0 to us, 3 points on the board. Again, more possession than our opponent. We're playing some good football. I don't want to lose this bit of form, but we're looking very, very good. 2-0 here. I will take that every day of the week. Okay, we have a game against Young Boys here that I'm going to simulate again with the rest squad at home. Confirmed we're already first. Nothing really to lose here, honestly. A loss I wouldn't care. Draw, I wouldn't care. Win, good on them. But it's just a good chance to give some of the younger players a run out, or players that don't usually get a chance. I switched up Welbeck for Fekir because we do have a game against Bournemouth in 2 days, and I do want to pick up Welbeck into the starting 11. I do want to play another 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1. We are destroying them. We scored in the 18th and then straight away in the 19th. El Ghazi has a brace right now on his hat-trick. If you could get that, that would be fantastic. Wilshere picks up the 4th goal. I have a feeling we're going to get a 5th. Wilshere gets a 2nd, and he's performed well as well. 5-0, dominating the young boys, just absolutely dominating. Okay, before we get into our last game here against Bournemouth, I do want to sort of address the training. I know a lot of you guys have been leaving me comments telling me to train my players. I will be training my players in the next episode, because I forgot to do it this episode. It completely slipped my mind. I was going to do it this episode, but I will start training next episode. So sorry that I haven't done it yet. It's not that I haven't read your comments or that I'm not acknowledging you guys. I'm just dumb and I forget, and I've just forgotten. So I apologize, but next episode I will make sure, I will write it down, and I will make sure, like, I'll put it in my Elgato software. Like, the title of the video will be, make sure you train your players, and I won't forget, I promise. Next episode, I promise. But without further ado, let's get into this game against Bournemouth at home. Right, I've gone with a full strength team here and a 4-4-2. I'm actually going to switch Benzema and, oh, actually, you know what? I like Welbeck on the right. I'm actually going to keep it like that. Konoplyanka, Pjanic, Verratti, and Campbell, Bellerin, Davis, Laporte, Gaia. It's the same lineup. We didn't score. I want to add this as a side note. We didn't score with the 4-4-1-1. It was when I subbed Ozil off and brought Benzema on is when we scored the first goal. It was a couple minutes after Benzema came on, but nevertheless, we didn't score with a 4-4-1-1. So the 4-4-2 looks like the formation that gets me the goal. So I don't know who suggested it, but you are a freaking legend, because we are absolutely killing it with a 4-4-2. And hopefully today is no different at the Emirates. The first game I think we're playing today at the Emirates. And hopefully it's a win against Bournemouth. And hopefully the home fans get to see a bit of a show, a few goals. And yeah, without further ado, Arsenal-Bournemouth. Right, I think we'll go short for this one. I think it's going to be Konoplyanka to find Marco Verratti. I can't really take the shot from that angle, but Verratti's going to try and cut that back. It's found Pjanic. What's Pjanic going to do? Holding the ball up. You don't really see Miralem Pjanic holding the ball up, but he's found Welbeck with a fake shot and the shot on his left foot. That is class from Danny Welbeck. Made that look easy, and he's going to celebrate as well in front of the fans. What a goal from Danny Welbeck. I thought we'd lost the opportunity there with our corner. We passed it to Verratti. It was too tight of an angle to take the shot. I could have probably shot, but you never know. It probably wouldn't have ended up well. So I just held the ball up. Pjanic with the hold-up play. You don't expect that from Miralem Pjanic. He's not the biggest of guys. And he just sees Danny Welbeck, who's wanting the ball, asking for the ball. Fake shots on his left. Beautiful finish from Danny Welbeck. Takeover against Wojciech Szczesny, who's at Bournemouth now. Against his former club is what I wanted to say. And it's 1-0 early on. Bournemouth have to come at us now. Create the space for us, Bournemouth. Open up that defense for us. Oh yeah, Bournemouth with a decent effort, and Petr Cech makes a fantastic save. Settle down, Arta. Settle down. Welbeck to Benzema. Benzema to Welbeck. I thought I was going to go out wide there. I've eventually gone out wide. Konoplyanka with a bunch of space there. He's going to look for Benzema here. If Karim can get on the end of that, it's a bit too much for Benzema to get onto it. Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny. He's skilling him. He's tricking them all. Danny Welbeck. Oh, I could have taken the shot. I should have taken the shot there. Bournemouth here. One last chance for Bournemouth. They have to get a forward though, man. If they don't get the forward, the whistle's going to go. I can't believe Bournemouth didn't just punt that up forward. They had possession since like the 88th minute and they did not go forward. 1-0 win here against Bournemouth at full time, and I'll be happy to take that, honestly. Danny Welbeck with the goal, with the only goal, but Bournemouth did pretty well defensively, I must say. I don't know, it's difficult. They played very well. They were just bombing men forward, and it got scary a few times, but they never got into the penalty box. They never took a shot, you know what I mean? So, although there was a lot of presence, they didn't really do anything with it, and we ended up picking up a 1-0 win, which I'm happy with. It's a clean sheet, it's a goal. We have the best defensive record in the league, and we're absolutely killing it at the moment. So 1-0, 3 wins in a row while we've been playing, including the Villa game in the Premier League. We're on 4 wins in a row, so we're looking very, very good now, and hopefully this means we're higher up in the table. Hopefully it means we're putting the pressure on Spurs, and who was the other one? Liverpool. Hopefully we're putting the pressure on. Okay, taking a look at the table, Spurs sit at the top of the table with 34 points. Liverpool are in second with 32 points, and we sit in third with 30 points, within range of taking on Liverpool, within range. They've lost 4 games, Liverpool. They were at the bottom, weren't they? It was them and Spurs. No, it was them and City that were like at the bottom, and all of a sudden Liverpool have won like 10 games in a row, it seems, and they are now in second. We are in third, undefeated. The only 2 undefeated teams are the North London teams, which is quite interesting. Imagine it came down to a derby that changed that. That would be amazing. Manchester United are sitting in 4th. They're just 1 point behind us. City are in 5th. They're 3 points behind us, 2 points behind United, and Chelsea are just a point behind City as well. It'll be interesting to see how this season ends. I mean, if Spurs are in there in a title run and we're there as well, that could be very interesting, because we've played one of the North London derbies, but imagine that second North London derby. I don't know when it is, but if it's towards the end of the season, my goodness, a lot could be riding on that game. But the top 4 is looking very interesting. Liverpool are in there. City and Chelsea are trying to battle to get in there. So we have picked it up this episode, and we definitely have gotten back to where I want to be. As I said, 4 wins has taken us from 3 wins, 9 draws to 7 wins, 9 draws, and that has put us right up there in the top 4. Today's been a successful episode, in my opinion. Just one of the better episodes of the entire series, even though it's only like 10 episodes long. Did enjoy the episode, make sure you smash a like on the video. Next episode, I'll train. I promise I will train. I swear to God, I will not forget to train. I'm going to record it pretty much straight after this episode anyway, so I know I'm not going to forget. But if you could do me the favor of smashing a like on the video, 115 or 120 likes is the goal for today's video. It's a bit more than I ask usually, but I know you guys can do it. We've done it before, and I know you can. You can do it. If you did enjoy the episode, smash a like on the video, and that's it. I'm gonna get up out of here, guys. I hope you enjoy the series, and I hope you are having a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.